That sounds so fun. Oh man, that's so fun. Yeah. Oh my god. We're gonna have a good time.
I came into contact with somebody from one of the big four, ended up becoming kind of a mentor to me. He's now a member of our club.
Man, when I first saw my first Hell's Angel standing there, I was like, that's what I want to be, man.
If you're going to the three-piece, just like you know, it is truly an outlaw standard. Doesn't make you a one percenter, but it makes you an outlaw.
This is what I believe in, you know, and it was awesome to see that my brothers believed in me.
It's the wolf leading the sheep, man. You know, the sheep need to open their eyes because they're about to walk off the cliff where a whole other pack of wolves are at the bottom.
If you were getting your lunch money taken before you put them rags on, if they catch you by yourself, they're going to take your lunch money again.
I try to be around the guys and hang out with them as much as possible and get to know them, because that's really what it's about.
The Hells Angels are being arraigned.
One man was stabbed in the chest, another was knocked out, who faced criminal charges, including charges of hate crimes as well as gang allegations. One defendant faces an attempted murder charge, so this certainly appears to be a widespread investigation.
Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Stacks. I'm your host, Bill Stacks, and today we're going to talk about Satan's choice going to Florida and the ramifications it might have. A lot of people are talking about this episode, and I see people are interested in this one. We got 45 people in the building already, and we haven't even got started yet. So thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you like this show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's, brother's, sister's friend about Chat with Stacks, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. Thank you guys all for joining me. I'm going to give some shout outs and then we'll get started. We got a lot to talk about today. Gilly, what's going on? Thank you for joining me. Think you're moving a little too quick, Carly. I don't know about that. We'll talk about that. Are you going to do this on YouTube or Patreon? It's on YouTube right now, man. Let me shut this off. So there's a lot going on out there. We're going to talk about the cop that was killed. He was the president of a motorcycle club. Lindsay, how are you? Thank you for joining me. If you guys haven't checked out Patreon, go check out Patreon. There's exclusive content over there that you can't see on YouTube. We got 78 people in the house. A lot of people are interested in this topic, obviously. Let's see here. Gilly, what's going on? Thank you for joining me this morning. J Knapp, how are you? Harley isn't moving too fast at all. His country stands behind him in the choice, so they automatically left whatever club they were in to patch over. As for the states, it's a slow process. Very different from Canada here. And we're going to talk about that. Born and raised in Sturgis, I know how things move. Sturgis is a lot different from the rest of the country, though. Sturgis is like a 2-week long, or what is it, a week long? A rally, and then boom, everybody's gone. I'm curious to see the view from a gangbanger. What? I'm a former gangbanger. Come on, man, get it right, bro. I'm a former gangbanger. And I talk to a lot of one percenters every single day. I got a lot of close relationships with a lot of people. Some are in the clubs, some are out, some are in that don't want to be recognized. And I keep everyone's anonymity close. I won't reveal my sources. I'm not like a lot of these people. El Comment, make you angry. What's going on? Thank you for joining me. I know the old school Satan's Choice are pretty pissed that the club's even in existence. but we're going to talk about it today. Joe, how are you? Good morning. Thank you for joining me. Territory isn't claimed until you meet someone that does. You damn right about that. And typically, Florida has been an outlaw state forever. Everybody knows that. Florida has been claimed by the outlaws, but there's a lot of different clubs there. The pagans are there, the warlocks, but typically it has been an outlaw state. Daytona Beach or West Palm Beach, Daytona. When people go to bike week, all they see is outlaws there. But will Satan's Choice last in Daytona Beach? I'll give you my answer right after a couple of these stories we're going to talk about. The first one is the passing away of a president of the oldest motorcycle club in Europe. Well, let me get this up here. Here, I got a funny picture for you guys. You guys know Maduro was captured. This is him and P. Diddy in the cell. Oh, man. Oh, there's other huge news out of Dubai, if you guys don't know. Former Comanchero president has been arrested. Jay McCall. And butchering his fucking name. He's been arrested. So he was on a bunch of podcasts. I was like, holy shit, I didn't know this. So the fall of a bikie kingpin. He was arrested in Dubai. The arrest sent shockwaves through the underworld for years. Jay McCollum lived as a ghost of Australia law enforcement. He was spoke about in courtrooms, whispered in intelligence briefings, mythologized by bikie folklore. The former head of the Comancheros Motorcycle Club, once among the most influential and feared outlaw motorcycle clubs in the world, has slipped beyond the reach until now. Authorities have confirmed that McCullum, the most notorious figure in Australia's criminal underworld, has been arrested in Dubai, ending a long chapter of speculation about where one of the country's most powerful bikie leaders has gone and whether he would ever face justice. And to my surprise, I did one little search on this guy and I find hundreds of videos of him on podcasts talking to deep people. I'm like, what the fuck? Damn. So he was wanted this whole time. His arrest marks more than the detention of a fugitive. It represents the symbolic collapse of an era where outlaw motorcycle clubs operated with near impunity, projecting power through violence, wealth, and international reach. From the clubhouse to the criminal empire, McCullum rose to prominence during the period when the Comancheros transformed a domestic motorcycle club into a transnational criminal brand. Under his leadership, the group expanded its influence beyond Australian borders, allegedly embedding itself in drug trafficking routes, money laundering networks, violent turf wars that reshaped the country's organized crime landscape. Law enforcement agencies long described the Comancheros as one of the most sophisticated outlaw motorcycle clubs in existence. Hierarchy, discipline, ruthlessness, and loyalty at the center of the structure that was McCullum. Calculating, charismatic, and intensively private. Unlike the flamboyant crime bosses who courted publicity, McCullum cultivated distance. He insulated himself from direct exposure and relied on layers of trusted lieutenants to police that made him dangerous to rivals and untouchable. So he was in exile for a long time as Australian authorities intensified pressure on the outlaw motorcycle gangs through anti-association laws, asset seizures, and joint task force. Senior figures began to disappear overseas. McCollum quickly widely interpreted as a strategic exile, a calculated withdrawal to jurisdiction long viewed as difficult to penetrate without complex diplomatic cooperation. Ain't that a fucking mouthful? Dubai, with its gleaming towers as the crossroads of the global finance, became a refuge for international fugitives seeking anonymity. Amid luxury for years, McCollum's presence was fueled frustration among investigators who believed he was continuing to exert influence from afar. But now that has all been shattered. The circumstances of McCollum's arrest have not been fully disclosed, but it implicates an already clear for Australian authorities. It is a vindication of years of intelligence sharing and quiet persistence through the underworld. It's a warning. Distance no longer guarantees safety. So what do you guys think of that? They got him, and he's all over Instagram. I was like, holy shit. There's like so many interviews. I was like, wow, that's pretty crazy. Let me get this next case for you guys. So people are in an uproar about Maduro's capture. It's pretty funny. I think it's hilarious. These fucking liberals are insane. They have Trump derangement syndrome so bad that they're like willing to like just make themselves look so stupid. It's pretty crazy. If you guys haven't heard, in Philadelphia, an Amazon driver was arrested for a road rage murder. Now, this is a wild story. And don't worry, we're going to get to the Satan's Choice thing. I got something else to tell you guys too about what's going on with Harley Quinlan. It's pretty wild shit. Let me see. I'm trying to get all these here. So this is in Philadelphia. U.S. Marshals arrest Amazon driver in Philadelphia road rage murder. Federal authorities have arrested an Amazon delivery driver accused of killing a man during a road rage incident in Philadelphia, marking a significant development in the case that investigators say stemmed from a verbal confrontation that escalated into a deadly violence. U.S. Marshals Service announced 30-year-old Troy Johnson was taken into custody last week in connection with the death of 29-year-old Roberto Hernandez. Investigators allege Johnson intentionally struck Hernandez with the delivery truck following an argument. Hernandez died at the hospital from his injuries, so he ran him over with the truck. According to authorities, the arrest was carried out by members of the Marshals Fugitive Task Force from Philadelphia, working alongside homicide detectives. Johnson was located at a residence belonging to family members and was taken into custody without incident. Officials did not disclose how long Johnson had been sought prior to his arrest or whether he was actively evading authorities. After his arrest, Johnson was transported to Lea County for processing. Further details regarding his potential charges, court date, and extradition requirements were not immediately released. The case drew on attention due to Johnson's employment as an Amazon delivery driver at the time of the alleged incident. Authorities have not provided additional information about Johnson's work status or whether the delivery truck involved in the incident was active service during confrontation. So they don't know if he was actively like working during the time of this confrontation. The investigator was focused on the actions following the verbal dispute, in which police say ended with Hernandez being struck by the vehicle. That's pretty crazy. So they caught his ass. So, like I was saying before, this guy, he is or was one of the oldest presidents in the oldest club in Europe. The last ride of the Lion. They called him the Lion. Tributes have poured in across Europe biker community following the death of Lenny the Lion Reynolds, the founding member of what would become the continent's oldest outlaw motorcycle club. Reynolds died at age 80, his family announced in a brief emotional message shared on social media. A quiet farewell to a man whose life was anything but. To those outside of the outlaw world, his name may have meant little. Inside it, Reynolds was something rare, a living link to the birth of Europe's biker underground, a time before patches carried international weight and before motorcycle clubs became a global brand and feared by police and rivals alike. So this guy is a legend out in Europe. And he just passed away. One of the first 1%ers out there in Europe. I'm looking for one more picture, and then we'll get to all right, so let's talk about the topic at hand, because everybody's waiting, right? We got 105 people in the building. Make sure you hit the like button. Share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's brother, sister's friend about Chat with Stacks. You guys already know the dopest motorcycle content around. Hey, new member. We got a new member in the house. J Knapp, thank you for getting the membership. Grumpy Italian, how you doing, man? Shout out to you. Good morning. Happy New Year to everybody. Joe, how are you? Let me give a couple shout outs and then we'll get right down to business. There's a lot of content, J Knapp. Go check it out. I will be hopefully I get that damn trophy soon. Yeah, pushing into Daytona, people. If people listen to Harley, it's not about territory, it's about choice. Isn't claiming territory won't get along with whoever wants to get along. Yeah, you got that right. I want to know what your opinion is. What's going on, man? How you doing, Joe? Thank you for joining me. I want to know what your opinion is on this whole situation, and I'm going to give you mine. Rah, what's going on? Thank you for joining me this morning. Grumpy Italians in the building. TRC, what's going on? St. Martin. Shout out to St. Martin. First Nations, Manitoba, Canada. Shout out to the Canadians. Y'all run tough as hell. Yeah, but it's not like the Canadians like moved from Canada and like drove down to Florida. These are people in Florida, like that are establishing a chapter. This isn't like they came from Canada and set up shop. This isn't how that works. You guys know that, right? I mean, some people would look at this and say, oh, they drove from Canada and they're setting up shop. No. That's not how it works. Eddie, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. Demo, what's going on? London, Ontario's in the house. Thank you for joining me this morning. Easy, what's good, man? I just emailed my mother's brother's sister. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Great interview with Bob. Thank you. I'm going to do another one. We're going to do a part 2. Handy Pelly, how you doing? I like your content, brother. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Road Dogs in the house. Hey, I want to give a huge shout out and go check him out. He got me started on this whole content journey. Go check out Lockdown 23 and 1. So it's Lockdown and the numbers 23 and 1. Go check him out. His name's Josh, but they call him Death. He's almost at 1 million subscribers. He gave me my first ever interview online. And you could tell it's my first interview. Craig, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. Hammerman, what's up? We got 119 people in the building. Woodstock, Ontario. What's good, Floyd? How you doing? Gilly. Lindsay is a damn good ma. Definitely. She's been here from day one helping. I really appreciate it too. Shout out to Lindsay. Thank you. Trash Can Repairman, how you doing? Thank you for joining me this morning. Shout out to Torrington, Connecticut. There's a lot of motorcycle clubs up there around the Torrington region of Connecticut. Big John, what's going on? Just another ex-members club. What's good? Thank you for joining me, Big John. Rock 22, what's good? Checking in from Miami. So I want to know your thoughts, and I'm definitely going to give you mine. I really enjoyed the live with Bob, Biker News Canada. Hell yeah, it was a good time. Scammy Davis Jr., what a name. Let's see how Iron Order handles their press getting sent up to the big rooms in the sky. No, it wasn't Iron Order. It wasn't Iron Order. It was a different club. This guy, so he was a cop, right? And he was the president of the Punishers Motorcycle Club. Another, it's kind of a cop club, I guess you would say, right? Let me see. I had all the articles and then the fucking computer died, so. Let's see here. I had the damn article too, and I don't know where the fuck it went. But he died. I forgot exactly how he died, so I don't want to speculate. Let's see. I don't know where the hell it went. If you guys seen on my the post page where I can post my community tab, Hell's Angel member from Virginia passed away in a motorcycle accident. Rest in peace to him. Bunch of cops, 100%. Bunch of cops playing 1%ers. Hey, Al Rose Berry, what's going on? Thank you for joining me. I don't got no love for cops at all. I think they're all corrupt. They're all they are the biggest gang, like that one cop was saying. They are 100%. I mean, one of them passed away. I do have a humanity side of me that's like, damn, that sucks for his family, but I mean, hey. SNS, what's going on? Thank you for joining me this morning. Appreciate you. So, good morning from Hamilton. Shout out to Hamilton. Yeah, the Mongols are down there in Daytona too. We got 124 people in the building. So we're going to get into this content. 518 Choppers, New York. What's going on? Thank you for joining me this morning. I appreciate you. Spare, what's good? Before the choice ever shook hands of an 81, it was the hands of the Outlaws they were shaking. It's crazy how that happens, isn't it? Greetings from the land between Ontario. Shout out to Big Daddy. What's going on? Thank you for joining me. All the clubs have cops, just some some know who they are and others don't. 100%. Listen, all of them do. All of them do. They just don't know it. You know, some of them know it. Some of them don't know it. Like you said, they all have people infiltrating. Paper Stacks, what's going on? Thank you. Appreciate you. Looks more like a businessman than a biker. Oh, the other guy, the guy that passed away, this guy, he was a Comanchero president, but he's in prison now. He's going to be facing the wrath of the law over there in Australia. You know, they got those bikie laws. They do not fuck around. I've interviewed quite a few people from Australia. Mike, what's going on? Thank you for joining me. Happy New Year, Mike. Philadelphia's off the hook with great cheesesteak. I've had a cheesesteak down in Philadelphia. I didn't like it, man. I thought it was shitty. Maybe I went on a shitty day or something. Sun Tzu, The Art of War 2. Done giving that goof attention. Jimmy Mack, what's up, man? Slow Rides in the building. Thank you for joining me. RIP to Lion. He's a legend out there in Lynn, Mass. Shout out to Lynn, Mass. They got a lot of clubs up there, too. Stacks, when are you going to do a piece on the BC Piggy Palace? BC's Piggy Palace? What the hell is that? I don't know what the hell that is, man. BC's Piggy Palace. I don't know. Let me look into it. If that's a real thing. Sucking up everyone's ex-members, just another trash club. That's your opinion, Big John. Listen, there's a huge difference, right? Kurt, what's going on? There's a huge difference from before out bad to now out bad. People could get a hair up their ass and kick a person out for no reason. Back in the day, you would have to do a severe act to be booted from the club. You'd have to steal from the club. You'd have to sleep with someone's old lady, or you'd have to do something crazy. And then be like totally, and then they would have to vote on it. They couldn't just say, hey, I don't like this guy. Let's get him the fuck out of here. Now they kick people out without even having meetings. They do all kinds of weird shit. So it's not the same. And then they put labels on people. Oh, he's out bad. So what? It doesn't even matter anymore. You know what I mean? Stacks, I'm driving. Get to the point, bro. Come on, man. I'll get to the point when the time's right. Listen, if you don't like this show, you know what I say, right? Start your own fucking podcast. If you don't like what I say and what I do here, then start your own fucking show. I don't tell you how to drive, motherfucker, do I? No. Then don't tell me how to do my thing. It's not like my fucking what I say matters, is it? Does it matter? Does it really matter in the whole scheme of things? Probably not. Not at all. Not at all. But they put people out bad for no fucking reason. Eric, what's going on? Thank you for joining me. It's different from what it used to be. Virginia Chaos, what's going on? So, Satan's Choice. They have went from Canada. You like how I put the Gulf of America? And they popped up in Daytona Beach. But Daytona Beach has always been outlaw territory. So I got an article for you guys I'm going to read. So the Northern Incursion, Satan's Choice MC, arrival in Daytona Beach, rattles an outlaw stronghold. For generations, the rules of the outlaw motorcycle world have been simple, unforgiving, and rarely spoken aloud. Territory is sacred. Borders are enforced, and history is paid for in loyalty and blood. Few places embody the reality more than Daytona Beach, Florida, a city long regarded as outlaw motorcycle club grounds. The certainty is now being tested in a move that sent quiet shockwaves through the biker circles and law enforcement intelligence units alike. Members of Canada's Satan's Choice Motorcycle Club have begun establishing a presence in Daytona Beach. In this development challenges decades of the Outlaws' dominance in the most symbolic, important biker territories in North America. This is a bold move on hollow ground. Daytona Beach is not just a beach town with biker problems. It's a global rally point each year. Bike Week transforms the city into an epicenter of motorcycle culture where colors are displayed, alliances are reinforced, and territorial lines are reaffirmed in plain sight. To appear here uninvited is to make a statement. Satan's Choice MC understands that better than most. It was founded in Toronto. And if I get any of this wrong, my apologies. This isn't coming from my words. It was founded in Toronto in the 1960s. Satan's Choice is one of Canada's oldest and most entrenched outlaw motorcycle clubs. The club has survived internal wars, shifting alliances, relentless police pressure, dismantle rivals that reshape Canadian underworlds, and patchovers. Its longevity has bred a reputation for discipline, patience, and calculated aggression, which is why the move south is being read not as coincidence, but as a strategy. In the outlaw MC world, territory is more than it represents. The revenue streams, influence, recruitment, and respect. Daytona Beach, historically aligned with the Outlaw Motorcycle Club, carries an immense symbolic value. To challenge the spaces, to challenge the authority of the club itself. Veteran biker watchers know that such incursion rarely happens without groundwork. So what people are failing to realize is that it might be okay to be down in Daytona. Listen, other clubs have done it, and there hasn't been any major wars down there. And there's other clubs that have established themselves. The Pagans are down in Florida. And you haven't heard anything down there, major situations that have gone on. Other clubs have established themselves in Florida, and things have been okay. Now, what people don't understand is that all over the country, there are rival motorcycle clubs that live like right next to each other. And how come? Well, if they live right next to each other, how come there's not bodies all over the streets? Because in the end, they really don't want war. It's not about that, 1% bikers just want to be left alone. They don't want to be in the spotlight. They don't want to be bothered by anyone. They just want to be left alone. So where will this be tested the most? At Daytona's Bike Week. But who's to say they don't have an alliance with the Outlaw Motorcycle Club or with any other club down there? There are a whole bunch of clubs that are down in Florida, and they've established themselves. So why can't someone else do it? I want to know what you guys' opinion is on this situation. 1960s Iron Order Motorcycle Club, actively monitored by federal agencies, including the FBI, Bureau of Violent Conflicts. Listen, the Iron Order Motorcycle Club, they shoot people. They shoot. And they've unalived people, right, at rallies, and they let them right out the other side of the cop car. Insane. Like, I've never seen anything like that in my life. Nah, Stag's Canadian Dare migrating. We want part 2 from Canada Biker News. One of the best lives I watched. Yeah, we will. We definitely will do a part 2. Stacks won the best content. Bike won the bike contest. Nobody won the bike contest yet, but somebody's gonna. You know how you win it? You buy a fucking hoodie. That's how you win it. Hit me up on Facebook. Get your hoodie today. Start your own fucking podcast. I got a bunch of different designs. I got my logo, start your own fucking podcast. I got tell your mother's brother, sister's friend. I got I believe like 5 or 6 different logos, and I'm gonna be making some more. So you buy a hoodie. You gotta buy a hoodie to win. If people don't buy the hoodies, then there will be no damn winner. But you gotta buy a hoodie. I mean, at this point, I might as well just hand the keys to somebody. Right? But you gotta buy a hoodie to win the bike. One thing that has happened in the past couple days that is mind-blowing. So everybody knows that that Harley goes to another country, like one of them island countries, right? And he like lives there part-time or whatever. Somebody called the fucking country and got him banned from going to that country. Can you believe that shit? Like, people talk about, oh, rats this and rats that, and then you go and do that type of shit? That shit is mind-blowing that you would call another country and have somebody banned from that country just because you don't like them. And that's the only thing you could do to them. That is fucking crazy. Insane. Hey, Scarface, how you doing? Much love, Stacks. Happy New Year from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Shout out to Quebec. I've been there before. They have the French signs, half English, half French. I've been to a French restaurant up there. It was pretty good. According to JNAP, they are buddies. Outlaws and Satan's Choice are best buds. Well, I mean, they did patch over a bunch of Hell's Angels and took over the whole club, right? So, I mean, they decimated the Hell's Angels up there. So do you think they would be friends with the Outlaws? Maybe. I mean, maybe. And different conflicts with these motorcycle clubs, it depends on where you are in the country. It really does. Because, I mean, back in the day, down in Texas, the Banditos would never be around Hell's Angels. You've seen that other story where this guy was down there trying to establish a chapter, and they shot him with a rifle in front of his wife and kids. And the Bandito was arrested for it. A bunch of them were arrested for it. Now, the Banditos and the Hells Angels are hanging out together. I seen a video the other day. It's insane. So I hopefully they're starting to realize that violence solves nothing. Someone goes to prison, someone dies. Nobody wins. You can't ride your bike in prison, and you can't ride your bike in the cemetery. You can't take it with you. So nobody wins. So if they're able to work things out and not have the violence and tension going on, just live your life. If it's not bothering you, don't worry about it. That's interesting. So yeah, somebody called. The warlocks are in Florida too. They people get them confused. There's two different warlocks, right? And there's the Harpy warlocks and the other ones. But they are a Florida raised club. They were created in Florida by a bunch of I think naval men, right? Grubbs, I believe, created the Warlocks. Renegades MC are and have been for a long time. A lot of behind the scenes, taking normal reg people don't know about. 100%. Truth right there, Big Stacks. Stay in your lane. Workers wonder. So no facts or proof, just speculation in your opinion about how. Oh no, it is happening. I don't know what you mean. Facts or proof? And what are you talking about? About him getting them getting him booted out of the country, you mean? Or this whole situation of them going to Daytona? Bike week might be interesting, might be. And listen, look what happened to the Mongols. And look what's happening to them. They're being prosecuted down there. People that weren't even involved in the situation are being prosecuted. They've been ripped away from their families. Some of them are sitting in prison. They all have non-association. They can't hang out with each other. What's the point in even being involved in doing stuff like that? It wrecks everything you got going on. You can't ride your motorcycle. You can't be around people that you like you can't be around your brothers. It creates something that why do you even want to be a part of it eventually, right? So hopefully they can all get together and I mean, they don't have to get together, but hopefully they can coexist. You know what I mean? Daytona brings sunscreen and bulletproof vests. Donnie did it to Harley, I bet, Craig says. On the bike week, I've noticed the Thunder Guards from Georgia came in, and you get the Wheels of Soul and a bunch of out-of-state 1%ers is coming in, and there's not a single chest pump. 100%. I mean, you seen the national president for the Thunder Guards when he was on the show, right? And what he was talking about, he wants things to coexist. Got a jet. Take care, crew. Thanks, Kurt. Appreciate you. I bet you that dude Donnie ratted out Harley. So I got the video. Let's check out the video of Harley finding out that he's not allowed in the country. This is fucking crazy.
In life, I just got through the security line, brought me into this office, and then just told me that I'm not allowed back in the country. I said, why? And they said, basically, you're just not welcome here. It was unbelievable. Yeah, I'd like to thank the stalkers for reporting in Bermuda.
That is crazy. That's insane. So he gets to the fucking line, the security line. They pull him in a room and say, you're not welcome in this country anymore. Gangs and guns probably won't get more federal funding. Yeah, but they'll give all the federal funding to to daycares, right? Billions of dollars. And then they throw all this money at the cops to go after people that it's just crazy, man. Stack's thoughts on the Mongols in Florida. I think they're being prosecuted on trumped up charges. A lot of those people that were arrested were just standing there. Some of them didn't even do anything, and they all got arrested. Everyone in that parking lot got arrested. Every single person. Like, why would you arrest everybody there? They had nothing to do with it. It's just like the Waco biker thing, right? They arrested people that weren't even on the property and said they were prosecuting them. Eventually, everybody got let go. All the charges got dropped. Now, the thing down there with what happened at Bike Week, right? The person allegedly, well, he got convicted because he pled guilty. Responsible for the shooting has pled guilty. So what else is there? You're going to charge all these other people? The person that took responsibility has been sentenced to 5 years plus whatever of supervised release, right? He's in prison right now, serving his time. So what? You're going to prosecute the other people for standing around, throwing a couple punches? It's just crazy. I think peace is the best thing for all of these clubs because violence gets you nowhere. It's terrible someone would call and dry snitch, rat. If you don't like someone, go deal with it. I know that's fucking really some crazy shit. Are you in Florida? I'll fly you, baby girl. Oh, come on, man. Can't we all just get along? A lot of 1% clubs have opened charters in Florida over the past 10 years. It's a new hotspot. I know there doesn't have to be a problem there. It really, there doesn't have to be. But, I mean, if they're opening a charter and they have some ex-members from some clubs or maybe some ex-members from their clubs that they don't like, that could cause a problem, I guess, right? But I don't think they're going to have a problem. I really don't. Scrap Iron, what's going on? Thank you for joining me this morning. Hopefully they don't because, I mean, everyone should be able to coexist except the Twin Outlaw Brotherhood. They should not be able to operate in any state whatsoever. They should not be able to wear those patches. The clubs don't care about them guys. I honestly don't think that they give a shit about them two guys. Hey, Nano Grow. Or No Grow. What's going on? Our dirty RMSB gang probably formed. Canada is not doing it. They probably did it, right? It's crazy, man. You know they got it out for him pretty bad. Like he has a huge target on him. Billions for the learning center. And then do you see the audacity of these fucking people to go on camera and say, oh, we were just burglarized last night and they stole all the paperwork? Like, do you expect us to believe this shit? Like, we're Americans, man. We get it, okay? We understand the whole fucking concept behind what you people are doing. You people are so dumb, sitting there with $1,400 glasses or $2,400 fucking glasses on. Or this woman with a 5-carat fucking diamond ring talking about, I'm a single mother. I need this health care. Get the fuck out of here. It's all crazy. All of them need to be prosecuted. And what about Tampon Timmy Walls? What happened to him? He dropped out of the race. He is not running for office again because of this scam thing. He's embarrassed. He bowed out of the race. So he will no longer be running for office. Tampon Timmy, he's got some explaining to do. They need to throw his ass right in prison next to Maduro, him, Kamala, all of them. With all these Somalians, they need to put them all in prison because enough's enough. They need to stop fucking stealing our taxpayer money Every time you go to the store and you buy something and they take money off it, that shit's going into the daycare's pocket. You know how much money taxpayers pay? And these fuckers are just stealing it? Hell no. People got to be fed up with this shit, you know? I did 13 months. Come on, can't wait. Hey, 519 Warrior, good morning. How you doing? Thank you for joining me. In this situation, snitchers are the worst. 100%, man. For accessory, 13 months, hard time. Bro, do you see this fucking TikTok chick? That little fat lumpy bitch? I forgot her name. She's like, oh, my cellmate. This bitch was in jail for fucking 4 hours. And she's like, my cellmate. Get the fuck. You don't have a fucking cellmate in 4 hours, you dumb bitch. What's that chick's name? I forget them. I forget all these people's names. And you guys see this island boy is fucking crashing the fuck out. That dude is tweaked out on drugs, man. Really bad. He needs to get it together. This fucking island boy kid. Fucking putting weirdo tattoos all over his face. Fucking weirdo shit. He's like, I wanted it to be like a drip. And he's got like this big ass nasty shit tattooed all over his face. Listen, I don't got the best tattoos, but you know, they're placed well and they got meaning to me. These fuckers put random shit all over their face. Look, I got a video I'll show you. So he didn't pay his I don't even know if I have the videos anymore. Probably not. No, I don't. So part 3 of the outcast old lady, right? The ex-outcast old lady. The good stuff starts now. Make sure you tune in to part 3 of the ex-outcast old lady, because he ended up passing away. It's a tragic love story. The good stuff starts tonight on part 3. And if you join the membership, you can start watching it now. I'm going to upload some new videos. Go to Patreon and check out my videos. There's a lot of great content. But I want to know what your thoughts are on Satan's Choice setting up shop in Daytona, Florida. Me personally, I don't think there'll be a problem. I think all that beefing over territory shit is pretty much, I mean, other clubs have set up shop there. So why can't they? Right? But I want to know what your opinion is. So put your comments in the description of this video. I definitely want to hear what you guys got to say. Wydell, what's going on? Thank you for joining me. We got a lot of great stuff in the works. Check out Patreon. Wydell's there all the time. I see all your comments. We got a lot of people on Patreon. There's over 100 people that watch. And I'm going to start uploading some new videos on Patreon. Tell me what you guys want to see some shows about. This week, I'm going to be covering the Banditos, where a judge scolds this ex-member of the Banditos. She says it's a biker gang, and she goes in on this dude. She's like, you want to be a part of a biker gang? You don't want to take care of your family? Oh, like she goes in on him, and we got the whole video. We're going to talk about that tomorrow, so we're going to talk about the Rock Machine and the Vagos this week. We got a lot of stuff to talk about this week, so I hope you guys like this content. If you do, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you could get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's brother's sister's friend about Chatting with Stacks, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. Thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate you. If you want to donate to the show, you can hit up the Cash App at Chatting with Stacks. or you can hit up the Venmo, PayPal, Super Sticker, Super Chats, Zelle, all that good stuff. And if you want to tell your story on Chatting with Stacks, just email me at billstacks2021@gmail.com. I got a lot of great interviews in the works, and I interviewed a TV series actor, right? He's the main star of this TV series, and he's looking to do a part 2. His TV series is on Prime, a bunch of major networks. So, and he's looking to do a part 2, and you can be in this series. So he has a bunch of packages where you donate and you can be an actor in this series. So that one's going to be dropping this week. It's called Conversations with a Mobster. Check it out. And then maybe you could be in this series if you are interested in being an actor. Or you can be an executive producer on this show. We're all the weirdos in eyes of Islam. Bacon. Everybody loves bacon. I got nothing against Muslims, but the radical Muslims? Oh no, we're not doing that shit. Stacks, thank you for proving me right that it was just hype. I'm glad you got your... Yo, you know what, man? Come to the front of the class, man. Get your ass to the front of the class, okay? Get in the fucking bathroom. Membership, but I don't need your fucking money. Eat a fucking dick. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Tell a friend about that. Thank you guys. You guys have a great day. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Oh, yeah. Don't be a fucking bitch. Let's take it.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged. And investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.